Alright, today is June 19th, 2024, about 10:46 a.m., 75 degrees outside. We're on the southwest slope. We're here to do a repair test today to check the pliability of this shingle. We have all the shingles labeled off. Shingle number 8 is the one of the wind damage shingles that we will be replacing. As you can see, there's several wind damage shingles. There's hail damage, wind damage over here, wind damage on the rear, wind damage on the front. So there's widespread wind damage. The roof is about 17 years old. As you can see, the condition of the shingle is pretty poor. It does have granular loss, everything like that. But I want to go up here and show you this first. I did mark off some areas. As you can see, here's just some granular loss. You can see the widespread granular loss. Here I have a blister mark to show you the difference. So there's a blister, you can see it just pops up, and then here's a hail hit. You can see the impacts, the cracked matting and the impacted granulars back into the matting. So the hail hit and the blister look like two completely different things. So you can definitely tell the difference in the blister versus hail. Again, blister, impacted, concave, soft, bruise matting, hail hit. So you can definitely see the difference between the hail and the blistering. There's collateral damage to gutters, downspouts, soft metals on the roof. All shows that the hail was here. There's also two different hail dates in the past year, one in July of last year and then one in May of this year. So we will get to doing this repair test. As you can see, all the shingles are sealed down. There is no creasing currently. So 1 through 12 labeled off. So what we will do is we'll get to doing this repair test and check the pliability. Alright, we have a flat bar here. I'm going to be unsealing this shingle. I'm going to be as careful as we possibly can. Trying to slowly unseal it. You can see the chalk just coming off. Okay. We have the wind damage side of the shingle right here, completely unsealed. Sorry, my square had dropped down. So now we got to unseal the shingle above it. Unseal all the surrounding shingles. That way we can get to this repair. And we're being as careful as we possibly can. The shingle is pretty bonded down right here. Okay. So we have the shingles up top unsealed. And so we will begin to take out the nails. I have a nail right here. So we have all the nails out of the first run. As you can see, the shingle's still locked in, so we'll have to take the nails out of the second run. As you can see, the shingles haven't even been lifted up past an inch yet. Being as very careful as we can to get out all these remaining nails. Alright, I think we have one more nail over here. So like, there's still a nail in here. That shingle has come out. A new architectural shingle. First issue that I already see is that the length. This shingle is longer than this shingle. New architectural shingle, about 38 and a half. Pre-existing shingle, it's 38 and 3/4. So the new shingle is a 1/4 inch shorter than the existing shingle. So we're safe to assume the shingle is discontinued. This is a discontinued size that they do not make anymore. As you can see, the tool through there. So we got about a 1/4 inch gap. So the shingle will not be compatible. I mean, at this point, it's technically a failed repair. The shingle's not compatible. It'll have a gap in between those, and that's not okay. They're supposed to touch, as you can see on every other shingle on the whole roof, and there's a gap there. Also, I have a square here that shows 45 degrees right here. You can see the 45 degrees. So with that being said, 45 degrees, we want to show you to lift up the shingle 45 degrees, and the shingle line to nail is above this green line. So as you can see, 45 degrees, you hammer the hammer down, it does not even come flush. You can see that. You aren't at the camel, you can't hit sideways. The nail has to be flush. So if you nail in straight down with the room you have, you're not going to be hitting the nail line. So you do have to raise that shingle higher than 45 degrees to be able to get the hammer back down in there. Because as you can see, you're swinging, you got to go above about 1 inch. So you got to lift the shingle up a little bit farther to be able to get into there. So again, we're going to be as careful as we possibly can. I know you don't like the shingle to see the shingle lifted up past 45 degrees, but as we just showed you, at 45 degrees, we're not able to access the nail strip. You cannot hammer sideways. The nail has to be flush straight down. If not, the edge of the nail stick up and cut into the shingle underneath. So we will, and again, we are not using a roof snake either. This is a laminated shingle, architectural shingle. A roof snake is for a 3-tab shingle only. And as you can see, this is not a 3-tab shingle. This is a laminated shingle. Put the nails back in here. See, the shingle is very brittle. You can barely get it lifted up. As you can hear the shingle tearing. So this nail was not taken out, but just moving the shingle just pulled the whole nail out of that shingle, pulled it right on through. As you can see where those nails come out, they're pretty shot out and big holes now. The shingle's not pliable. It's not repairable. You can see the severe granular loss, the chalk streaking, granulars are falling down, and it's losing expedited life right now. Bent. That shingle just pulled back through that nail that we just nailed back down. So while we're putting nails back in, the nails are pulling back out. A hard time getting this shingle up. It's very, very stiff. See, the shingles aren't even falling back down. Starting to crease right here. Starting to delaminate right here. These are already starting to delaminate. You can see you stick your shingle underneath it. These right here are starting to delaminate. Right here too. See, the chalk's just gone. Where's that last nail go to? right, as you can see, this repair test did not go like it should. See, all these shingles are still, I mean, they're folded up now. They're not even laying back down. You can see right here where it actually cracked. This one already pulled back through here, so we got to redo that one again. And they're just pulling back through the old shingles. So we'll have to put this nail back in again. It pulled right back out. The shingle is just very old and brittle. This one just pulled out. For literally, this will be the third time. Jeez. Put it back in again for a third time. Alright. We got all the nails in. As you can see, we got a crease right here. We got a tear right here. The shingle is not compatible, first and foremost, too short. Creasing right here. We have this tab's delaminating right here. This tab's starting to delaminate right here. This tab's starting to delaminate right here. Creasing right here. Creasing right here. So this would be a failed repair. As you can see, it did create creasing. Give you a closer look at this. It did create that crease right there. We got a tear right here in the shingle. These tabs delaminating already. Good crease. Shingle is too short. As you can see, we got a gap in between there. So the length is not the same. It's a shorter shingle than what's on the roof. This little tab broke off right here. So it has created creasing right here. So this, I mean, it's created a lot more damage. It damaged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shingles. So repairing one shingle damaged another 5 shingles. Again, and then you repair these, it's just going to keep going. You can see all the chalk is just, you know, falling down. You can see this pile of granulars right here in my pitch hopper. Just all the life coming off the shingle in droves. Severe granular loss. By doing this repair test too, I mean, the granular loss is, a roof is supposed to have normal granular loss, but this is just expedited. Taking expedited life off the shingle, that it's not supposed to happen like that. Again, it didn't create further damage. This crease right here, it cracked the shingle right there. The delamination, nothing is sitting back down. I mean, the shingles are stiff, not sealing back down. Very flimsy, torn. So this would be a failed repair.